be drawing, so whenever you go live,
it's live now. Happy Sunday out there from Louisville, Kentucky. Hope everybody's having a great day. Just hanging out with Billy Keith.
Burning on what was and what will be a bathroom wall again.
And there is our house. And that guy. You can tell we live here. It's a nice sunny Sunday, so he's doing a little solar combustion art.
Finishing what we started yesterday. Shooting for a good 2 hours of straight draw time today to get started.
It's about 12:23 now, so we'll say 12:20.
Got a lot of rings to draw. Then I have the whole background I'm going to do as well once I get done with all the rings. So.
He's working on a 4x8 feet piece of plywood that was part of our bathroom wall. We're kind of in the middle of redoing some things in the house.
I'm going to decorate my whole house and build all my walls out of stuff that I burned and made art onto because it's the coolest wallpaper ever. I want to try to make a historic house even more historical.
Kitty cat.
He used to be a fat cat, now he's an action cat.
Morning out there, or afternoon. It's afternoon here, wherever you are.
First cloud of the day.
Clouds obviously affect getting
Everything.
to burn.
They used to be my greatest inspiration for art, so I used to think that the clouds were here to teach me how to draw, so I never really fight with them too much anymore. I used to shake my fist at the sky a lot, but it's not harmonious, so I gave it up. It doesn't change anything but my attitude. If it's cloudy, there's just other things to do.
We appreciate everybody stopping by.
Yeah, we do. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. She can read them, I can answer them, or she can answer them if they're depending on the type of question.
Sunday traffic.
Still nicer than Friday traffic.
Definitely. Just hanging out in Louisville, Kentucky, Smoke Town. What do you say? You got a couple hours in this one so far?
Yeah, I think we did 2.5 hours yesterday. Hour and 2 hours yesterday. 20 minutes in today, 15 minutes in today.
There's Mr. Steven.
He's a good cat.
He's a good cat. We've been having some nice sunny days here recently. little breezy today.
Yeah, breeze is nice.
Thanks. That is really awesome.
It makes the lens heavier, but it makes it a lot cooler out for sure. The sweat's actually drying off today. Feel the refreshing breeze.
Thank you. Good old Ohio Valley sinuses. I absolutely love the creativity. Thank you. The lens he got a few years ago off of eBay. They're hard to find. They came out of an old projector from what, like the 70s, 80s?
60s, 70s, and 80s. It made your little TV a big TV. So it's kind of a TV magnifier.
He looked recently on eBay and really couldn't find anything. Oh yeah, he's got the welder's glasses on always. What made you do this? Short answer, he says, is divine intervention.
It's a super long story. I'm sure I'll tell it again someday, but not today.
From this angle, it looks like you're setting your elbow on fire. It only takes burning yourself once to be really careful about that.
And then the third time, you really start to pay attention.
That's very creative. Thank you. Detroit loves you. Hey, loving you right back from Louisville, Kentucky. The art is fantastic. Yesterday, actually, before we ended the live, I took everybody into the house and showed some other art in the house. It's everywhere. He finally finished a 4x8 foot tree that he'd been working on for several days. Now he's doing rings. One ring to rule them all.
That's sort of, I guess, though. I call it rings of karma. We're all just our own individual ring that everything else is below our surface. So this whole picture, there's one ring that's going to be just on the top. Everything else will be behind another ring. Behind the rings.
Oh man, missed it. There are some other videos of other art on the TikTok and Facebook Reels and stuff, and YouTube channel, Solar Combustion Art. I tried to do it once. He makes it look a lot easier. You got to hold it at the right angle, and yeah.
And there's little things like opening and closing technique.
I'll leave that to him, and I'll fold my paper and make live videos.
Do our digital scrapbooking.
Pretty damn cool.
Thank you.
I thought he was cool even before we got married. A close up? Sure. Let me put it down. Precision is outstanding. Yeah, I agree. He doesn't draw anything out first. He just kind of goes for it. Oh my goodness. No tattoos for me like this.
No solar branding.
No.
Solar scarification, I guess. No, thank you.
This is just some plywood.
Yeah, some pine plywood, some 3/8 inch plywood.
Well, we plan on putting it back in the house, back up as part of our bathroom wall. And the lens, they come from old projectors.
A couple more sheets linked together, so it'll be a 8-foot by 8-foot sheet, maybe even a 12-foot by 8-foot continuous panel of rings.
The rings representing?
I say the rings of karma. Like, all of us are tied together with our own individual rings, and they all lay over top of each other. And one ring in this whole picture will be on top, and that represents the surface ring that we are as individuals.
Thank you. Lots of cools and beautifuls. He's totally drawing with the sun. Do you do toast?
I have done toast.
He's made popcorn while we were backpacking in Virginia. Hi there. Hey.
Fine, you? Doing great, thank you. Sorry I'm pushing you in a rough terrain when you have to go through, but
you were okay. I'm amazed just watching it.
Sweet. Glad you took the time to stop and hang out with us for a minute. We're shooting a live video for TikTok on TikTok at the moment, but I'm just letting you know we're all live. Other than that, you're more welcome to hang out, ask any questions you have, whatever you need to do. Whatever you know. I bring it out in public to share, not to keep it myself. So
That's cool. Yeah, buddy.
Hi. That's Mr. Steven. Yeah. I think I see you guys on the sidewalk down the street all the time when I'm driving home across from the field.
She's an outside baby.
Uh-huh. It's a good way to be.
Plenty of room outside.
Sometimes our little dog hangs out with us. You got it made. You're just chilling in the stroller.
Mobile shade.
He's sundoodling and making something.
So is that just a regular magnifying glass?
Yeah, it's just a large one. It's 18-inch magnifying glass, so
it's technically a Fresnel lens, but since we're from Louisville, Kentucky, we say Fresnel.
Yeah.
Fresnel lens.
It's just like those page readers that people use in order to look at the newspaper that they can't see. And it's just it happens to be a lot bigger, so you're catching a lot more sun, so it gets a lot hotter. A big commitment because I still got background I'm going to do behind all of these rings once I fill this whole board up with rings. I'm going to go in behind all the background and do all the background.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be quite the commitment when you make the first ring. It's like, all right, here we go.
This is what we're doing forever.
But I wanted to have a good live video, so I feel like, I don't want to draw for 2 hours straight on a live video. I may as well do something big. Give the people something worth seeing.
Yeah, this is most definitely.
Yeah, thank you. We have a YouTube channel called Solar Combustion Art as well. I kind of shamelessly promote as I go along throughout the day.
pretty mesmerizing to watch. That's why I was like, man, I need to share what he does with everybody.
Artistic is not even a word for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was kind of chosen for this in a way. Like, I didn't really set out to be an artist. I'm just some dude that collected a whole bunch of magnifying glasses, and I surrounded myself with those. And then one thing in life usually leads to another sometimes. And, you know, you get caught up in the momentum of the universe. And if you don't obey, then you better, like, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to get out of the way. I'll just follow.
It's a Fresnel or Fresnel lens. They come out of old projectors.
I've tried to resist in the
TVs.
past, you know, where I know this is my calling in life, so to speak. And then because of that, I can't have a regular day job because if the sun's out, I'm eventually going to have to quit your job. Because, like, oh, the sun's out and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, and everything's going to go bad for everybody soon.
Yeah.
I'm not happy. Yeah, I got tons of stuff in the house here. One day we'll get it all kind of dialed in. I just went down to Georgia to do an art show recently, and because of that, the house is in full-blown disarray again, where it's like the unloading of the van back into the house and out into the storage unit, like, was quite the kerbuckle of, like, how do I get all this stuff in here, man? Like, oh my God. Like, trying to go to bed, it's like, oh, did I knock some stuff over again? But soon, like, hopefully, like, early November, we'll, like, you come back, we're in this situation, we'll have the front room open for people to just kind of walk in, at least have an experience for a moment and keep on moving on, or have an experience and drop a little $5 bill in a cup, or have an experience and take a piece of art home. It's like Christmas time, and they want to take a piece of art home. I'll always be reasonable for regular folk. You know, that's the way I look at it. I want to be able to share art with the world. Thanks for showing. I needed a little break from my arms too. I started burning pretty good, so it worked out pretty good for me. Get a little relief. I have to do some talking.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
That's my favorite part about street art. You get all them breaks whether you wanted them or not. Sweet, I'll talk to some people for a minute. My arms good.
Yeah, we've got dreams too of having some kind of community art thing down there at the field. Yeah. Yeah, it's acrylic. It's not actually glass. It'd be a lot heavier.
Oh, I'm shaking right now. This is glass. I get pretty shaky.
I bought little microphones because, you know, all the traffic, and then couldn't find the piece that plugs into the iPad. I was like, how did I lose that already?
Oh, wow.
It'll turn up.
Out of town one weekend, everything just disappeared when we came back. Ghost of 774 guy. This house is a little bit haunted.
Oh, if anybody put their skin in between the lens and the, yeah, it wouldn't be good.
I don't know what the burning point of skin is. It's way lower than wood.
Yeah. That's about 2,000 degrees.
Yeah.
I don't recommend it.
It smells like bacon gone bad.
Actually, yeah. When it's cold out, there's less, you know, hours of good sunlight. But as long as it's clear sun, he can still do a little burning. Hola, buenos dias. Yeah, it can be dangerous. You can't just leave them around. Huh?
In the winter, the thermal mass of the wood is a little bit colder, so it takes a little bit more to heat the wood up to draw. It does pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Muy bien, ¿y tú? Yeah, he likes to melt pennies for kids too sometimes.
Which one you TikTok?
The Sun Man. Selling for $3,000. Hopefully one day.
Yeah.
I know we're at a bad angle right now. There we go.
You could probably start to move the camera over if you need to.
I'm pretty comfy at the moment. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see just how big it is.
The sun does move throughout the course of the day, so I do have to adjust all the time. It's like, oh, it's probably about time for an adjustment.
He can burn bricks, pennies, metals. It just takes a lot longer. Kitty cat.
Yep, you just got a new follower.
Awesome.
Thanks, man.
What's your name, man?
Donnell.
Darnell, I'm Billy. Donnell or Darnell?
Donnell.
Donnell.
I'm
Nice to meet you,
Michelle.
Donnell. I'm Billy Keith. My wife, Michelle.
Nice to meet you.
You ever see me out here, man? You always go and stop, say hi, and hang out for a little bit. So I bring it out in public so I can hang out with people, not so I can be rude. It's like I want to make friends. That's what we make art for. Not to be pompous or isolate myself away from people.
Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky.
Clouds coming, man. You have to pick up line. Then you can see how it kind of works.
Yeah?
You can see,
Is that
like,
what
the
you
projection
think?
Of the clouds and everything all around.
Release the ants.
Kind of.
Oh, Evansville, Indiana.
I refuse to mess with ants. I'm not trying to get in a vendetta.
No, we don't need
Vendetta with
any insects holding a grudge. And
Next thing you know, you got ant people showing up, sending in fire ants to my yard. Like, where'd these come from? We sent these special for you, for killing our people. It's like, nah.
we had nothing to do with Maui.
Nothing to do with Maui, exactly. Good light.
Oh, my best friend growing up, her parents were from Spain, and I just wanted to know what they were always talking about. So I studied Spanish in high school and college, and I've forgotten a lot of it, but I know a little bit sometimes. Is he toasty? He's probably a little warm,
Yeah.
but he's got his sun protective gear on.
You have a good day.
Hey, you too, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Until we meet again, man.
Yeah, it was an old projector that made a little TV, a big TV from like the 60s, 70s. There are some clouds up there, eh?
That's a couple. Yeah, we're going past. Those are somebody's cool breeze clouds.
Hmm.
Those are cool
I
breeze
think I
clouds,
can move
too.
this a little bit. There we go.
Now you're still in the good shade. Like I told you earlier, the sun's going to move real nice.
Ooh. My cousin still needs to get her tree.
I know. Still got a tree coming. I probably got one hanging out right now. Not even ready to hang. Just need to cross paths.
So he's using the sun and a Fresnel lens to burn images into wood. Solar combustion art. That's what he calls it.
This one started with just one single ring. And then all the other rings will be tied to that one through layers upon layers of rings underneath each other. And then I'll fill the background in with some sort of pattern. Maybe 10,000 polka dots. 20,000 polka dots. It's going to be a lot of dots to fill that in, probably. How's that?
That's sick. Thank you. So this live, we've been down here about half an hour. It's got about 2 hours, a little over 2 hours yesterday. I'm not sure about that one.
Closing in on 2.5, 3 hours almost.
What is the purpose? Just to make some cool art with the sun?
And I gotta decorate this wall that I'm putting back up, so may as well put something cool on this wall. Create some depth.
Yeah, his arms get tired sometimes.
We gotta breathe deep for it.
How much is one of these? Woof. We're not sure yet. He's getting ready to sell the first one, maybe.
That's an acquaintance of mine.
We're working on a Squarespace online store. Hopefully, we're going to get that up and running in like a week. So we'll let people know for sure. For now, if you're ever in Louisville, Kentucky, stop by. I know somebody that has a whole house full of art. The lens came from
TV magnifier kit.
TV magnifier kit from a long time ago. Keep up the awesome work, brother.
Thank you.
Doing this in my spare time when the apocalypse comes.
The TVs used to be a half a year's wages. So a little TV was really expensive. And to upgrade was really expensive. So you could buy this kit and then your TV is a lot bigger all of a sudden.
So he really tries to take care of the lenses he has. And what does that one weigh?
Probably about 24 ounces. Pound and a half, I bet.
Woo, proud of you from New York City.
Hello, New York.
I had one of those in prison. Never been to New York. My daughter has.
I hung out in New York City once. It was pretty amazing the 2.5 hours I was there. It was quite the experience.
We've talked recently about taking this show on the road maybe next spring and summer. Sonic would love all those rings. Like onion rings. I could eat some onion rings.
I could too.
Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, yeah.
My husband calls me Big Hungry for a reason. I'm always thinking about food. I might make other things that can do this, but this is pretty special. Yeah, I hear you can make obsidian with that lens and a rock.
Oh, it's maybe not this one. This one's a little small for that. I have one that can do that. It gets closer to 3,000 degrees at the focal point. It's up to my chest, wider than my shoulders. It's big. But it's kind of unwieldy. I can't really make art with it. I've done some picture framing with it, but never really drawn with it.
There's really a lot more magic doing it this way than just using the laser. We think everyone, has their own opinion. That's just like your opinion, man.
I not to be rude, you know, but if you want a photorealistic picture of some star or something like that, it's probably going to be best to get a laser projected image done for you, or somebody that does really fine, detailed work that does photorealism. If you want an original piece of art made in a moment when some guy was just standing there in the sun and just something started flowing through him, then you might want to get a piece of art from me.
I was thinking it's much funner to do that with a big giant lens. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I can draw it real time. I can draw it almost as fast as my mind thinks, and I don't lose sight of what I want to do.
Hurry up, the Ravens game's coming on. Hell yeah. How can I start doing this? Oof. Good luck. Wear welder's glasses.
Exactly.
Be careful. Art has no rules. I love it. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you.
He plans on it for a long time.
Get you a lens, get you some wood, and you have to figure out the angles. Figure out what you want to do with it.
Yeah, this is so satisfying. I feel like it's kind of meditative almost. I can kind of zone out.
I zone out pretty far, so I hope that helps everybody else zone out a little further too.
Thanks. That's amazing. And the yoga swing watching. Oh, that sounds lovely. Plywood. Yep, it's a 4x8 foot sheet of plywood. It's a big one. He literally took it off the frame in the house yesterday and drug it outside because it was sunny and he needed something to burn on, and it's gonna look cool when he puts it back up. Our kitchen cabinets have stuff burned on them.
We're going to go for it, people.
Obviously, I'm a big fan. Oh, he's made squares. He's made all kinds of stuff.
Landscapes, horses, cats, dogs,
Butterflies, mushrooms, geometric stuff.
trees, abstract people, lizards, snakes.
I love the lizards.
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
Ever light a bowl?
Once or twice.
Maybe once or twice. Bowls, popcorn, incense, other people's cigarettes. Our fire and our fire pit. Anything else?
Glass, metal, everything. Let me get a drink of coffee. Be right back.
We're big fans of coffee.
It helps keep the world moving.
Cool, creative thinking. Hello. Hello from Louisville, Kentucky. Zoom in a little here. I love the reflection in the lens.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh, it would totally boil water. It might take a minute, though.
The secret to boiling water is you got to be able to cover the vessel. Because a watched pot never boils, so it's hard to get the water up to critical temperature.
And just anyone who wants to try this, make sure you wear welder's glasses because you can damage your eyeballs.
You can put a hole in your retina.
Yeah. Can you tattoo my ex-wife? That might go against community standards.
If you don't like her, what makes you think I'm going to like her?
Maybe there's a niche for a revenge art, but not here.
I'm a peacemaker.
The shiny thing, the lens, it's an acrylic lens and an old projector thing. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. He did try leather, but he said it smelled really bad. So I can imagine burning skin would also smell really bad.
I like the challenge of trying to draw on cardboard. It's so fast that it's almost impossible to draw on. So I sometimes push myself to draw on cardboard just to see where I'm at next with lens technique.
No, the lens does not actually get hot. So he can hold it without gloves or anything. Oh, he always wears glasses. Welder's glasses.
I would be able to see what I want to do.
What did you smoke?
Piece of wood.
Piece of wood, not cigarettes. That's incredible. Thank you. It's all right. I love just hanging out and watching and sharing it with everybody. He's got all sizes. He's got a really small one that he uses to sign stuff, and he's got a really big one.
Got all sizes in between.
Still on the run from 1980. Crazy cool. Thanks. I actually have a sweet setup today. I got my chair and the umbrella and water.
No mosquitoes out front.
No mosquitoes out front. So if that was glass, it would weigh what?
Probably 5 to 8 pounds, somewhere around.
Oh, wow.
It'd be heavy.
It'd be like holding a cat out there.
Yeah.
What is this art called? He calls it Solar Combustion Art. That's also his YouTube channel name, in case anyone's interested.
It's also referred to as solar pyrography, but I feel a little bit separate. I feel like it's a little bit different moment.
The sun-baked art. He's been doing this about 13 years. Ooh, that's a cool one. We're in Louisville, Kentucky. Rad. Yeah. Cousins in Lexington. That's not too far. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I've seen art like this, but never knew how it was done. Sup from Cali. Maybe we'll go there one day. His brother lives there, right?
Mm-hmm. San Diego.
San Diego.
We're not going to finish all that.
Is he making that for you? Well, kind of for us. It's part of our bathroom wall in our house.
There's going to be, I think, 2 or 3 more of these eventually. Where the rings will eventually go into the next piece of wood, continue on. There's still going to be background.
I've actually been to Arizona. It was all right. No, the lens doesn't get hot. The sunlight can pass through it. I've actually been to Waverly Hills. You know, I used to always want to go there in high school. Never made it there. It came out of an old projector. Thanks, that's awesome. It's hypnotic. Nope, not hot on his hands at all. Now that wood right there where it's burning is hot.
Yeah.
Obviously. I'm in awe. Looks like Jupiter. We're from Louisville, Kentucky. Smoketown, right by downtown, Germantown, Pairstown, all the towns.
Just off Broadway.
Loving this. Thank you. Do wood engraving with the laser, but this is next level stuff. Sweet.
Thank you. I respect your thing too.
What's up from Louisville? Hey, Louisville.
What's up, Louisville?
Hey, neighbor.
Hey, neighbor.
Do you have crystals?
I got a friend that has crystals.
We know a guy.
You know a guy. You need crystals, you go see gold hard stones and such. Up on Barrett Avenue. You need crystals. That's where you go for that.
Casey Goldheart.
No point in competing with that.
Mhm.
Got my own thing. Making my own way. Like a lion.
West Side near Shawnee Park. We're at Logan. Not Logan and Breckenridge.
Logan and Lampton. Logan and Broadway.
I want to put one in my living room. Well, we're trying to get this website going so we can share this with everybody.
You're in Louisville, you know. You always friend me on Facebook. I'll hunt you down.
Shively. Lively Shively.
Nice. Hello, Shively. Good seeing you, Shively.
North Carolina. It's beautiful. What are you doing? Solar art.
Solar combustion art.
Valley Station. I work out there. I teach LA.
The Louisville area.
Louisville area. No, he
Oh,
means
I
Los
bet LA.
Angeles. Amazing work. Most original thing I've seen in a long time. Thank you. This is the kind of art that goes for hundreds of thousands for the right buyers. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, most definitely.
PRP. Yeah, I teach out at Wilkerson Elementary. Never seen this before. Very cool. Thank you. Yes, he's burning the wood with the sun through a Fresnel lens. Ocala, Florida. Never been there. I've been to Florida, though. It smells like campfire. A little bit. Like pine. Just a little bit of Spanish. My best friend growing up, her family was from Spain, and it helps teaching sometimes as well. Alabama, we were in northern Georgia last weekend for Finster Fest.
Drove into Alabama for a minute.
Why doesn't he use a hot pen or something? That'd be easier, because this is a lot cooler.
We don't always take the easy path. Sometimes we gotta take not always easy.
Watching from Texas, dude is talented. We know an artist that lives in Austin. We might go visit one day.
Exactly. I'm hoping to.
We'd love to pack up the van and take this show on the road and go to different cities and just draw somewhere.
See different artists, friends of mine. We'll do some collaborations with different artists I know.
He used to find them on eBay, but they're really hard to find now because they come out of old projectors and TVs that they just don't make anymore.
I haven't been able to find them in any of the laboratory supply places that I think would have them. So I will continue to look. If I ever find out, I will let you know. I assure you. Well, we're getting there now on that one.
Yeah, look at you go. This has all been since yesterday. Zoom in a wee bit. He's burned himself a time or two. That'll teach him a lesson.
There's really only one little spot where this actually is doing the work. Everything else is kind of... It only happens right there.
It is a beautiful day. It is a perfect 81 degrees with the breeze. 81. Tree roots art are amazing. Thanks. Yeah, he's got a lot. He loves trees. He hiked the Appalachian Trail a couple times. He worked for a tree guy doing tree work for a while. He loves trees.
Trees were one of my first things I started studying. I really wanted to get better at and better at. And then the art actually teaches me about trees. I became better at identifying trees because of making art about trees. Kind of fun.
Sorry.
I wanted to learn how to draw better trees, and then I somehow wound up getting a job with trees. And the guy I worked for was obsessed with tree identification, so we spent a lot of time just driving around identifying trees. And then I started trying to figure out what makes a tree a hickory tree and what makes a tree an oak tree or a maple tree.
Who needs a brush when you have the sun? It looks awesome. Thanks. As long as the sun's out, it's awesome. He's good at them circles. Hey. Yeah, his arms get tired. He takes breaks. The lens is made out of acrylic, so it's not glass, or it'd be a lot heavier. Make a smiley face.
I would if it wouldn't.
Oh, he's got a smiley face. Let's see if I can zoom in on it here. It's right with the peace sign right there. There's a brick underneath that he burned. Yeah.
Turns the brick into layers of hematite.
You can tell a crazy solar artist lives here. There's our big old snake right there. And then this guy hanging out in the window. Just because. Love to try this in the UK, but our sun nowhere near your temperatures.
Oh, the sun's always the temperature. It just has to be clear.
As long as it's clear.
I have a friend that lives in. I have a Facebook friend that lives in Southbourne on the something or another. It's beautiful looking. He makes art with the sun sometimes.
Is the lens heavy? I mean, it gets heavy after a while, but it's like 24 ounces. Other mediums does he burn?
Bricks and glass.
Could you cook a marshmallow?
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
2,000 degrees.
Maybe we'll try that one day. He had a frame and a handle for some lenses. He's tried a whole bunch of stuff.
Frames get heavier, so it makes it heavier. I had a frame that attached it to my body, kind of, and I could operate it. Had a little bit of a pivot point. That was nice, but I accidentally burned it whenever we were moving. I put it in the fire like everything else when we were moving.
What's the craziest thing you've done with the lens?
I don't know. I've almost burnt my house down.
Almost burned the house down.
That was pretty crazy. Sometimes we just got to move abruptly. I'm sorry, everybody.
The sun moves.
The sun moves. But it's okay. I need to get to the other end of this piece of wood anyway. Need a little more angle.
Yeah, definitely.
There we go.
Use the
Like
lens
the
from an
Astro
old.
Van Easel.
Yeah. Incredible work of patience, time, and art.
Thank you. Do this one right here real quick because I don't like it again.
We lost you there. What's the craziest thing? Oh, he said he almost burned his house down once on accident. You gotta be careful where you leave those things.
You can't just leave it sitting somewhere and go take a nap. The sun is always trying to catch you slipping.
What's the best thing he's used the lens for?
Making art.
Huh. Oh, he's totally started a campfire, made popcorn, lit some incense and some other things.
The lenses made me a lot of friends.
Uh-huh.
It's helped me really reach out to a whole group of people and learn to be nice. Really, the older I get, the more I just want to work on just being nice.
Ever burn your foot? Almost.
Yes, I have.
Is this the biggest piece of art you've ever made? Like this size?
Yes. This will be the second. I made one already on a sheet of plywood. I've made probably 5 or 6 on plywood now, like a whole sheet. Maybe a couple more. I threw away about 4 of them, where I done the front and back. But they got left out in the elements, and
Ooh, do we
they were
have
just
a...
ignored. So I had a big giant like Viking with a big axe on a sheet of plywood, and then I had a big head with a bunch of airplanes for a hat on a big piece of plywood. Like I said, those all got eaten up by the backyard and the mulberry leaves and the mulch and the mulberry monster. They just disappeared into the trash. It was kind of a sad day, but there's always the lessons of impermanence. It's nice to learn to let go of stuff.
He doesn't really have a logo.
I kind of have I do my Sunman guy now.
Yeah, that's true. He is a Sunman guy. Can you read a menu with that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
big time.
Does it work on thin metal?
It burns some holes in some thin metal. Aluminum would just melt immediately. Aluminum's got a really low melting point.
He's burnt a lot of stuff, okay?
I was obsessed with melting stuff before I got into art. That's why I say that it's divine intervention.
Have you ever boiled water?
Yes, I have. The secret to boiling water is to have it in a closed vessel.
Hey, Texas. Give me a shout out when you do a cardinal head.
Alrighty.
You know what? Sometimes he adds some paint on them and he does draw. He's got sketches everywhere in the house too.
They're usually on little post-it notes though.
Hey, we got roses and ice cream cones and stuff. Oh, lightning bolts and cat paws and chili. Dang, now I want chili.
That chili sounds delicious. Or who's got good chili in the city?
Yeah, who's got the best chili, I wonder. Ooh, we could take our sun tour and also try food, because that sounds good to me. How did he discover this art form?
Do a giant lens collection, and then the rest of it just something happened to me that made me feel like I was supposed to make art with the magnifying glasses.
Short answer is divine intervention.
I'm on a cosmic mission.
Maybe a sun with a burn ray burning. Good. We'll have to show your sun man, dude.
Let's grab a drink of water real quick. I'll bring him out.
Cool.
I'll bring the color one out.
So that's what he's been working on since yesterday. I think the lens is about 18 inches, that one. He's got bigger ones. He's got smaller ones. Since we're waiting on him to come back out. There is our kitty cat. Itty bitty princess cat. Oh, sorry. So there's this Sunman guy with a cricket. That's possible. So that's kind of his representation of the Sunman.
Kind of my little logo of who I am as a person. Come on through this. How you doing today, man?
Hey there.
Fine.
Sorry.
Oh, I've seen you all over on the other corner doing it.
Yeah, I've been all over the place doing it. I'm everywhere all the time, is all I can say. Hey, you have a great day, man.
Would make a good movie name. Heck yeah. Customizing doors. Oh, we've daydreamed about that too.
Yes, I have.
Like your own style, the famous doors of Zanzibar. I'll have to look that up.
Like a place in Africa, Zanzibar. Morocco or whatever, wherever Zanzibar is. I want to say it's in Africa, though.
Why daydream? Just do it. I love it. We're working on it.
We're doing it today.
Doing it today.
One step at a time. We're walking towards that path. We're on the path where there's nowhere near the destination yet. But we have started the journey.
One foot in front of the other.
I've hiked the Appalachian Trail twice, so I know all about it takes one step to get to the end, and then it's just commitment until you get to point B, and there is no point C. There's just the point B, which is the final destination. We got big goals, and I intend to reach them.
Hopefully someone's like, there's big money in what you're doing. First time I've ever seen this creative idea. Thank you. I don't think he's ever set his shirt on fire. His pants.
As a kid, I set my sweater on fire a couple of times, just flicking a lighter and not paying attention, and all of a sudden my whole back of my sweater was on fire one time. And then another time, I lit the whole front of my sweater on fire one time by accident because of the lint on it and my nervousness around people as a young person.
He discovered this talent. Basically,
I collected a bunch of lenses.
he collected a bunch of lenses. Aw, really cool idea. I love how y'all interact with us. Thanks. We don't really know what we're doing. I just decided I wanted to share this stuff. I'm 47, not really technologically advanced, but
And I just wanted to share like I would if I was out on the corner, like where I always drew out in public and where people come by. I wanted it to be a digital street corner where we can all hang out on the corner together and just hang out. You can ask questions, I can answer them.
can the lens be bought as it is?
Some of them can. They're hard to find though. The large 18-inch lenses are hard to come by. You can probably go on Green Power Science, maybe find a lens. They're going to be expensive.
How long ago did you get that one?
What's that?
How long ago did you get that one?
I had this one for about 5 years now. Probably.
Oh man, this is disgusting.
Gross water.
Yeah, that gasket just fell out.
Oh.
That's how weak it is. Have you all found a way to combine your talents?
We're combining them right now.
Yeah, I'm trying right now. And if you're ever in Louisville, Kentucky on this sunny day, there's a good chance he's going to be drawing. Yeah, this is definitely a daytime job thing. I would pay him to do my truck. Interesting.
Smell off with that paint.
Yeah. I wonder how you'd have to like coat it so it didn't rust.
Yeah.
He can do this in the winter for a few hours a day anyway. 2 hours from Louisville. Well, shoo. It's not too bad.
It's a big commitment to make this many rings of karma.
Yes. I might have to run in and use the bathroom.
Get us some fresh water.
I got the water right here.
Oh, I thought you said it was gross.
Oh, yeah. If I ever get stranded on a deserted island, I'll call him to help make a fire.
I like all things fire, though. I'm into all the fire making.
Okay, I'll be back.
I love combustion. I love the science of combustion. Little bit of clouds blowing in. Little bit of clouds.
That's how you burn that?
Yeah, that's how I do all of them.
Cool.
That's why I said that's why we're live right now, just hanging out,
Yeah.
waiting for this cloud to go by. So I'll probably sit out here like a crazy person all by myself, talking to the air and strangers that live in my phone, living in the iPad. The wife's out here; she can read all that stuff for me and tell me what's going on. We kind of keep up with the people and.
I know what I did with my phone. I thought I had it out here.
Uh-oh. I have not seen it. I have not seen anybody else see it either.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of cool that you can see the projection on the wood of how it actually works. There's all the clouds that are above. There's the sun behind the clouds. Now we just got to wait for a minute. Let's see how long this lasts. I'll drink a little bit more coffee. This is all just rings with one ring just on top of all the other rings. Everything else will be behind other rings. Layers upon layers of rings. A little cloud action coming in.
Yep, I'm getting cloudy.
It's gonna pass. So we got 8 minutes, maybe 2 minutes. I don't know. There's another one right behind us. Well, hopefully it stay clear. I really want to finish this. I want to finish these rings.
What is the magnification or power of the lenses?
I think this one's about a 5x, judging by the focal length and the amount of projection it has. And it has about a 1600 to 1800 degree focal, or 1600 to 2000 degree focal point, depending on the clarity of the sun. It's getting ready to get real clear again, so we're going to see it just really take off and burn.
Thank you. You're welcome. Is he going to paint it?
I'm going to do some more stuff to the background.
He calls it a Rings of Karma.
There's one ring that will be the primary ring, which is representative of our own individual consciousness, where we are the surface consciousness that we experience, and all other rings interact with each other and us simultaneously over space and time.
Pay attention. Hey, thanks for the roses and stuff.
Thank you.
Little bit of traffic, but it's better than Friday. Put it on your shoe. Ha! Funny.
I'm not made out of money. I can't just be buying new shoes all
Right.
the time.
We're not there. We're not that rich and famous yet. Funyuns of light.
Oh,
That's hilarious. More clouds.
Yeah, once this one's gone, though, I think it's going to be okay again. It's big.
He's been doing this about 13 years.
It's big. It's going to be dark.
Dark, eh? Oh, wow.
It'll pass. It'll pass.
That's a big old cloud.
It's passing by, though. Yeah. So it's got little grooves in it on one side, smooth on the other. It'll be a magnifying glass about that thick, 3 inches thick probably, 18 inches in diameter. And so it'll probably weigh about 8 pounds. Each of these grooves is the approximation of each part of that curve. So each individual ridge in this thing is a little curve and a step, a little curve and a step, and each one of those curves is part of the curve. Oh, it's something to do with all the clouds overhead.
He's got about 3.5 hours in this one.
Yeah. Probably gonna have another 6 to 10 hours in it, maybe 16, because I'm going to do the background as well.
Some good stuff. Thanks.
Behind all the rings, there will be even more stuff. Probably thousands and thousands and thousands of polka dots of different sizes and shapes. It's almost over. It's already passed. It won't be much longer now.
So yeah, there's a lot of patience as far as waiting for clouds to pass by sometimes too.
If it gets too much cloudier, I'll probably call it quits here in another half hour or so. If this becomes the norm.
The lens he got years ago off of eBay.
I have a whole collection of lenses.
He's got a little box of lenses. And there's a Sunman guy over there.
This lens.
He's got a fancy box. He's kidding.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm not much of a carpenter. I said, I did not mean to be an artist. I was not one of these creative types that thought they were going to create a bunch of stuff like from childhood on. I was some guy that was just going to get a job and maybe try to find something I could sell to make money. And then I wound up becoming an artist by accident because of
There's our
how the
kitty
world
cat.
pushes people around sometimes.
One day we're gonna have a tree of life on the front door.
Yeah. Before the winter's up. Oh, it's getting ready to happen. We're getting close to the edge. Don't push me. I'm close to the edge.
Because you're close to the edge. Oh yeah, oh man. I wonder if I should just take him into the bedroom while we're waiting real quick. Not yet.
It's a mess in there. It's a mess. Come on, swirling clouds.
We got a whole house full of art.
Yeah. We'll take you all on a grand tour next week whenever we have she's got a couple days off. We'll have a couple days to get the house all tidied up and the art rearranged again so it's a little bit more viewable and not just in stacks like it's a hoarded mess. If you want to see a hoarded mess, go to Billy Keith on Facebook and look at my reels and you can see some hoarded mess art.
Yeah, I'll show you what's out here. Snake, and I love that guy.
It's getting ready to happen.
That's a brick. It's Aggie, little Miss Princess cat.
It's kind of an inspiration sometimes.
She adopted me forever ago. Oh, looks like we're in business.
Just about a business, right at the edge of business. There we go. In business time.
Business casual. And back on.
Just like that.
Oh yeah, he's done cats. I love his cats. We're in Louisville, Kentucky. By downtown and Smoketown. If you're ever here,
Go ahead.
say hi. Go ahead.
So I'm more of a folk artist too, so my cats aren't going to be, they're not like photorealistic cats or anything. Like they're cats like on stages with canes and hats and glasses, but they're fun. I sometimes do some more realistic cats, but they're still interpretations of cats.
Instead of watching paint dry, I'm watching sunburn. Yeah.
Yeah.
He does have a lot of patience. A lot more than me. Yeah, I'll show him one more time. He's made some custom pieces in the past.
It's usually like it's a project I want to do. And it's still my piece that I made for somebody with
Here are the
an
cats.
idea of what we were doing.
That's Aggie. That's Mr. Pele.
I had a guy in Dallas that wanted me to do a piece for his wedding. And so I worked on about 30 pencil drawings on Post-it notes. And then I did a bunch of dry erase board stuff. And then I burned about 6 images before I finally got the one that I wanted to give him. But that was something I really wanted to do. Because of that, though, I have that image that I do sometimes now. A couple dancing in the moonlight.
And we are working on an online web store. So we'll have pictures of all available pieces. There's other videos of just art shows we've been to. Different pieces he has.
There's some pieces that have videos for the whole process of the piece being made.
You're getting somewhere now.
We're almost covered.
Look at
now.
that. Let me, can I not zoom out? I wonder how many there are.
Is it rings?
Yeah.
I know that's going to be the fun thing about this piece. Like that one piece I had that I sold Casey all them years ago, it had all those little worlds on it, and that was like, it was almost impossible to count how many little worlds there were. You just lose track of which ones you'd already counted. I may get the bingo ink out later and color this. I'm not sure yet. I still may color this one. It may be a really big, lot of fun piece.
Hey, thank you. I would get lost on what one I was on. Yeah.
I like the draw behind study because it teaches you to pay attention.
We love everybody stopping by.
We do. Thank you all.
Sending out love from Louisville, Kentucky. Does he do other burn work? Oh, yeah. He does all kinds of stuff. Oh, England. Sweet.
Peter Billy.
Thanks. Great job from England. Yeah, check out other videos on our TikTok, and he's on Facebook, Billy Keith. Cyprus. Oh, he's got his welder's glasses on so he doesn't burn his retinas, because that's possible. Ireland. Oh boy, I'll have to tell my grandpa. Hello from Ireland. It's actually acrylic. What type? Your tree is amazing. Thank you.
Trees are one of my favorite things to draw.
Yeah, the last 4x8 piece was a big tree. Oh, it's raining in England.
Oh, I hope to bring a little sunshine to your all's day.
He's got probably about 3.5 hours in this so far. He either sells them or we hoard them in the house.
In hopes of selling them or giving them away or whatever.
We're gonna work on the getting these pieces out there in the world.
We're gonna go digital soon. We're almost there. This takes time. All good things take a little bit of time.
If he held it in one place for too long, he'd burn a hole through it.
Yeah, the wood would just smoke up and burn, and it would just get bigger and bigger.
He does clear coat them, and he's made like kitchen tables and side tables. We use them currently, actually. These lenses are hard to come by now. This one came from eBay years ago. This grab and tame torch. Where's the fun in that? I don't know, maybe that would be fun.
And also, you have to take money out of your pocket every time you run out of gas. This is free. This is solar power at its finest. I mean,
true. Oh, look. Oh, kitty cat's running off now. Here's a big snake. And that dude, he looks happy. Oh, you're losing your hat. Getting a little windy. Which does kind of make holding the lens a little more challenging.
Well, now I'm drawing with a 2,000-degree kite.
I gotta pay attention. I get lost in butterflies and.
Okay. It'll take a little bit of time.
You move around a lot sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I don't really ever have anything fixed. It Turns out everything's too complicated with the real world.
That lens weighs about 24 ounces. Hello, B.
You just fly between my legs.
He just flew right in front of the camera.
I saw one fly between my legs.
Oh, he's got welder's glasses. Yeah, he's accidentally, some of the thinner pieces of wood he's used, he's accidentally burned a little hole in it. I could watch this for hours.
The gourds are sometimes really prone to burning through.
Why are all the names blue? I don't know.
Are all the what?
I don't know. Why are all the names blue? I don't know what that means. There we go. This thing keeps shifting. Thanks. Love this. I love it too, and I just really wanted to share it with everybody.
I've always wanted to share with everybody, so now we're in a position where we can.
You don't want to stare at it for too long. Like, awesome sauce, thanks. Like, I'm just looking at it, you know, through the iPad here. He can do this in the winter, just not for his, like, the window is not as long. Basically, he's taking the sun and he's focusing it into a 2,000 degree point. See, you can see it getting smaller.
Or should I do it right there?
Yeah, there you go. Poof. If we find the microphone thingy, you can hear it popping sometimes. It's really cool.
It pops and the wood sizzles.
About 3.5 hours in. Oh, you hear that music?
Somebody's over waxing their car again.
We're not sure where it's coming from. He almost caught the house on fire once.
The wind's got the cord moving.
I could watch this all day. Me too. That's why I'm out here. Oh man, we got a storage unit. We got a house. Oh, that would be terrible if you used it on an animal.
Yeah, that's not cool.
He paints some of them. Here's his Sunman guy that he's painted with a bingo dabber. I like that guy. He could totally cook an egg. He's made popcorn in the woods. Load a bowl, chill and watch. Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Painting myself in a corner.
I'm about to buy whatever the heck that thing is. Man, I don't know. That was part of our bathroom wall. We gotta hang that back up.
It'll be for sale. Get another piece of plywood.
Well, let me see the smoke. You should do one with people's names on it. Love that. We get a lot of people in here.
Yeah.
He does really good lettering, actually. No, his hand does not get hot. The lens never gets hot.
We will do that one day. I'll do live names all day one day.
That'd be fun. We've talked about even maybe giving some art away if we travel around. Well, divine intervention. Some things happened, and he started collecting lenses, and just felt like he had to burn stuff.
Collected lenses first, almost died second, and then woke up with a mission.
There's Mr. Steven.
A cosmic mission. How's that?
Where are you at, buddy? Meow. Meow.
Cosmic mission.
I mean, it said I'd load a bowl of chili. Hey, whatever, man. Bowls of whatever.
I'll reheat your chili.
We're pretty easygoing folks. I mean, we do live in Kentucky. It'll last state to legalize anything, but if you mess up, we call that a happy accident and move on. It's a Fresnel lens. Yes. Smart man.
Thank you.
Crazy man.
Crazy man, definitely.
That was from me. I said that.
Eccentric.
Eccentric.
Outside the circle a little bit. That's all.
You know, he makes it look easy. Oh, Beaver Dam, Kentucky. Draw sun in the top left corner like the kids do. Oh, Mr. Shaky. Now he's got his welder's glasses on so he doesn't burn those retinas. Yeah, his arms definitely get tired. He's been doing this now for, wow, it's almost 2. We started at 12:20. So he'll probably be taking a break here shortly.
We'll do at least another 20 minutes.
Neat. Oh, shoot, Texas, where I am, will be the last to legalize it.
Now, y'all are further along than we are. It's us, Nebraska, and Idaho. Texas is even further along. Oklahoma's further along. Oklahoma is further along.
Amazing. Oh, we got donuts sent to us. I wish that could be real donuts. Are we good to know? Sunny, California. Yeah, his brother lives in California. We should go there one day. You should do those TikTok videos where you burn random things in a safe environment.
Is that what they're saying?
That's what they're saying. We're open to ideas.
I mean, I'm already doing that.
Yeah, that's true.
Just need to tag that, I guess. Next.
Chili might be a little easier to get down here, though. Hey, I love a good bowl of chili. Circles are hard. This is amazing. Thank you. Oh, maybe you can burn a bowl of chili. He's got welder's glasses on. You can't just stare at this stuff all day. It's a Fresnel or Fresnel lens. We're in Kentucky, so it's Versailles, not Versailles. Crazy watching in the UK. Sweet. That is the beauty of the digital world.
You know, it's the biggest street corner ever.
Yeah, he's been doing this 3.5 going on 4 hours now. So I'll show you what he's done so far. Just started it yesterday.
Kind of late in the day yesterday too, so we didn't really get that far. Ran out of sunlight. Today I also showed up a little more motivated. Even I had a goal. I wanted to shoot for doing 2 hours straight live.
Well, hopefully he's going to put this back up in our bathroom so we have a wall again.
If not, it's because somebody made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
We can always get another sheet of plywood. So much safer than fractal burning. 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, you're not going to electrocute yourself doing this.
Yeah, that stuff looks crazy.
And I don't have to have any potassium liquids laying around. I don't have to salt the wood. I don't have to worry about electrocuting myself.
Here we just have to worry about having some sunshine.
Yeah.
And this hat, people like your hat. I think I got that off Amazon.
You got this for me to protect me from the elements. She cares.
I care.
She likes dressing up her dummy, as I always say, like I'm some sort of video game character. Just
He calls it Solar Combustion Art, which is also the name of his YouTube channel. If you're so inclined, we got videos of lots of other art he's done on there. Lots of trees, skeletons, landscapes, one-line pieces that are really cool.
It's one line that starts from the beginning and ends at the beginning. So it
I
comes
really
all
like
the way
those
full
pieces.
circle to meet itself back in the beginning.
We actually got a message. It's like, you've been live for over 90 minutes. Take a break if you need to. He's got a lot of stamina, folks. He could hit heat thin metal for sure.
I used to be a long distance hiker. I don't really get tired like most. Like my mind works. I work through all of that.
I married him, you know. Someone's like, how do you know about his stamina? Well, it depends. On sunny days, he'll spend hours drawing off and on.
I've done 7 hours straight before. When I was doing the Grateful Dead Festival, I did from noon until 7 o'clock without a break, pretty much. What's that? Fed by the sun.
How long would it take to just leave it in one spot to catch fire? It'd burn a hole.
It'd take probably 2 minutes to burn a hole all the way through the wood.
Dublin, Ireland. Thank you. Love back. Oh no, it's Louisville, Kentucky. So the thing about the weather here is sometimes you get all 4 seasons in one day. Hey there, Dylan.
Hey.
What's up?
Do y'all got a jigsaw?
No, I do not. I got a Sawzall.
That's okay, I got one of those. Is that
I don't
your
have a
old cat?
jigsaw. That's one of those
Yeah,
things
that's
I wanna get
Mr.
next.
Steven.
Does he live in your house too?
Yep.
Yeah, inside, outside.
He does what he wants.
He's in charge of himself nowadays.
He's in charge of
I
himself.
wish I felt good enough to let Cleo run around.
Oh boy.
Oh boy,
Look
he's
who's jealous.
Are you jealous?
Jealous
He's
dog.
so jealous.
Are you jealous?
Hi, buddy. You've been inside all day. Did not come out till he heard somebody pet the
Those are
cat.
all cats
Yeah,
too?
we have 3.
Oh, and they go inside too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I want more cat.
You want some of ours?
You got an extra cat if you need one.
I don't think Cleo will have
Sometimes he paints them. Like there's this sun guy over here, his little sun man dude. He painted that.
I usually paint them with bingo ink. I might start using some watercolors in the future.
Oh boy. Our little dog came out. Hello from another artist. Hello.
Hello, artist.
Do you want to show everybody your beautiful tail, Cooper dog? Cooper dog. Favorite Grateful Dead song? Jeez.
I have one, but I'm not sure what it is at the moment.
I know it's cliche. I always love Sugar Magnolia, though. He got into this about 13 years ago after some Shakedown Street's Not Shabby.
It's hard to just pick one from a jam band.
I know. So many. May as well show off our.
1973 Dark Star, I think, something like that.
Here's our little dog friend. He's so cute. So cute. He hangs out with us when we go to art shows, don't you?
He's a good dog. He plays well with people.
Bless you.
Sometimes not other dogs so much, but people always.
Yeah, we just went to Somerville, Georgia last weekend for Finster Fest and Paradise Gardens.
The folk art mecca.
We don't sell the lenses because they're hard to find and he will not part with them. Oh boy.
Also, it's a lot of responsibility to sell something like this.
There he is. Look at that tail.
It's not really a toy.
No.
You can damage your eyes with it. You can damage
Widespread
your property
Panic.
with it.
Yeah. I've seen some of their shows.
I don't like the idea of being responsible for that far away from it. So.
Oh. Kitty cat. Can he draw Bob Marley?
No.
I don't know.
I could probably figure it out, but no, not really. I kind of like my stuff.
What you doing?
If somebody else's thing is to draw Bob Marley's, there's just nothing wrong with that. It's just not my thing.
He does draw people, though. Sort of.
Sort of. I draw what I call cloud people. Things that I
A
see and deal
Penrod
with.
show, eh?
I'm kind of a folk artist. I'm not really. I didn't mean to be an artist. I was just some guy with a bunch of lenses that got compulsed to make images.
Where you going, buddy?
Sometimes I get compulsed to make spontaneous images of figures like coming out of the clouds, holding tambourines and stuff, and holding little drums or holding lamps with sunshine coming out of them.
Ooh.
I'm not really an illustrator.
I know I missed a lot of comments. I'm distracted by the dog out here. But hey, everybody, saying hi.
Still love everybody wherever you're from.
This one is going to go back up in our bathroom and be part of our wall again. It's a whole sheet of plywood. Big old sheet. Have you seen wood patterns in your dreams?
Strange things, I don't dream a whole lot at night.
Dude, you have no idea how much art is in our house right now. I've been to Maryland a long time ago.
One of the guys that kind of discovered me is from Maryland. Ryan Patterson. Hello, Ryan, if you're out there.
Cooper dog. Oh. Hey, everybody. Hello from Louisville, Kentucky. More than just horse racing and bourbon. Lots of people from Texas today. Nice. Lots of patience. I'm just been sitting in a chair this whole time, taking it easy. Me? I like to do a lot of origami and paper type crafts. I'm really into birds and taking pictures of birds and drawing birds and people from all over. I love it. Hey, everybody. It would burn your skin pretty much immediately.
So it's kind of a whole day of telling yourself to relax all day long, too. As you feel tension, you just got to tell yourself to relax. In the clouds over here, in the tree there.
Hey, hey, everybody. I mean, walls in your bathroom are nice. Onion ring masterpiece. Man, I'm going to have some onion rings now.
Yeah. Bowl of chili and some onion.
Bowl of chili and some onion rings. We talked about bowls of stuff a few minutes ago. It was funny. Where are you? I'm in the cold UK. We hear it's raining there. We're in Louisville, Kentucky, where it's sunny today. The purpose? Just to burn some art. It's cool. If you don't like it, that's cool.
Exactly.
If you do like it, thanks.
It's even cooler.
It's even cooler. He's got lots of trees and other stuff. Come here. He's got, jeez, going on 4 hours in it now. It's 2:07 now. Celtic knots. He's done some Zentangled stuff. You single. We're married.
Got rings on it.
It's official. My grandma made sure that. You live 5 minutes from Kentucky.
Wait.
You should stop by sometime then. Whoa, this keeps drifting. It's a acrylic Fresnel lens. So it's kind of like a magnifying glass, but it's not glass, so it doesn't weigh 8 pounds.
It's like those page readers that you can get at the store. It's just a bigger one.
I'm not the best cameraman. Like a lighthouse lens? Yeah, right?
Sort of.
I think.
Lighthouse lenses are made of a giant piece of glass, glass crystal, so to speak. That's where the concept comes from. In the tree.
He uses bingo dabbers sometimes to paint on things, like this guy over here. The Sun Man. Someone's got lots of family here. That's cool. That's Mr. Pele. He's a special cat.
He's a little neurotic, but he's a good cat.
Have you ever used that to light a bowl with? Yeah, we had that conversation earlier. We've lots of things. Yes. Popcorn, incense.
Double hash.
Rainy days, yeah, you can't do this in the rain. Gotta do something else. So he'll work on something else.
Something else. Might just watch TV all day.
Oh, he's totally got his welder's glasses on. Always. Never know, not the casino.
It's almost dead. I'm almost out.
Will it burn anything the color blue? Asking for a conspiracy theorist friend. Whoa.
Nope.
We're going to have to go down that hole maybe.
What's that?
I don't know. Someone else said something about the color blue. I don't know what's going on. It's a Fresnel lens or Fresnel lens. What would happen if you used one lens in front of the other?
Not what you think.
Oh.
It doesn't really work like that.
Do they still use them in cars?
I think they used to use them for backup on buses. And I'm sure after a few lawsuits of things catching on fire from the Western Sun or the Morning Sun setting a bus on fire, they probably had to quit. Probably not as common.
Good
as they used to
dog.
be. like we have to finish this one in the backyard a little bit, take a break.
Yeah. But yeah, he's totally wearing welder's glasses.
I'm just in this shade of the tree here.
This is the longest one yet. Fresnel, I think it's Fresnel. Fresnel. Fresnel.
Yes. N-E-L. Where's now?
They're hard to come by though. Got this one years ago off eBay.
It was just good luck. Some warehouse opened a box up full of them. I just happened to get lucky and get 2 of them.
Yeah, lots of patience. We're almost done with the sun out front though. Have to move this rodeo out back.
Put y'all out back for the last 10 rings and
But look at you go. You're almost there.
when the wind blows that direction, it blows the tree away. And when the wind blows from my back, it like blows the tree over top of the
Come back here. Oh, a GoPro. That might be interesting.
Well, everybody, I'll put this lens here in the case.
Oh, you could totally cook some eggs with that. Let's see where you got to today.
This is where we're at so far.
Whole sheet of plywood.
One corner to go. I need to go get a snack.
Snacky snack. Take a little breaky break. All right, then.
All right, then. Let's. Until then. Is that it?
I'm getting ready to shut it down.
The log's out already.
Not yet.
Until then. You see that?
Yeah, I think so. There we go. Yeah, that's a break he's done.
Until then, everybody safe travels in the universe.
Till next time. Wow, 2,371 people are still watching. That's so cool. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.